If you're thinking about buying or selling a home and your plan is to go to Facebook and ask, hey, does anybody know of a good realtor? I'm going to tell you right now, that's one of the worst ways to choose an agent. And it's not because people are trying to steer you wrong. It's because the method tells you absolutely nothing about whether that agent is actually the right fit for you. Hey guys, if this is your first time on the channel and you want to know everything there is to know about buying or selling real estate here in Kentucky, Tennessee, or anywhere across the nation, my team and I have an amazing network of agents that we know, like, and trust, and we'd be happy to connect you. This is one of the biggest mistakes I see people make. Whether they're moving locally or across the country, it's choosing an agent based on the convenience instead of the strategy. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to choose the right agent and what questions you should be asking before you hire anyone. Okay, so this is why Facebook recommendations fail. Let's just start with a Facebook post. You go to a local group, you ask for recommendations, and suddenly you're bombarded with at least 50 names. Here's the problem. Those recommendations are based on somebody's cousin, someone's friend, someone who sold them a house 10 years ago and hasn't sold anything in the last 2. What it doesn't tell you is how they negotiate, how they communicate, or how they handle the everyday problems. So even if they're active in today's market, get clarity. Otherwise, you're going to just wind up with noise. So how should you be looking instead? Well, there's a few key things that actually matter when you're choosing an agent. 1, the strategy. Can they explain exactly how they're going to help you win? Not just, we'll take care of you, but go in depth on the details. If you've got specialty property, you want to make sure you've got the right agent for that specialty property. And 2, communication. Do they have a system for keeping you updated, or are you going to be chasing them down trying to get updates on how your sale's going or how your purchase is coming along? 3, negotiations. Can they actually protect you in your real estate transaction, or are they just opening doors and writing offers? There's a huge difference. And I'm one of the few agents in my market that's actually real estate negotiation certified. 4, the market knowledge. Do they understand what's happening right now, not what worked just 2 years ago? Because writing offers from now versus a couple years ago is a wildly different and completely different strategy. Now, here's the truth most people don't realize. The difference between a good agent and the right agent for you can mean thousands of dollars, a smooth process, or the deal actually falling apart. This is one of the biggest financial decisions you're ever going to make. And most people spend more time researching their restaurant they're going to eat at than they do the actual realtor they're going to be using. Now, here's where things get really important, especially if you're relocating. You don't just need a good agent, you need the right agent in the right market. And this is where we've been able to help people, even if you're not buying here in Kentucky. I'm part of an international network of agents, people I've worked with, vetted, and trust, and nobody knows how to interview an agent like another agent. So whether you're moving to Florida, Wisconsin, New York, New Mexico, across the world even, we can connect you with someone who operates at the level that I would expect if I were hiring an agent. And I stay involved to make sure everything runs smoothly. So you're not guessing and hoping you pick the right person, you know. Now, if you really want to make sure you've chosen the right agent, you need to just ask better questions. Not how long have you been in real estate, but questions that actually reveal how they're going to work, how they think, and how they're going to represent you. That's why I put together a guide on 25 questions you should ask before you hire an agent. If you want a copy of my guide, just reach out. I'll send it over to you free, no charge. And if you already know that you need help, whether it's here in Kentucky or anywhere across the country, reach out to my team and I will make sure to connect you with the right person from the very start. I actually interview them before I make that connection for you. And if you want to know everything there is to know about living in Kentucky, make sure you've subscribed to this channel. We have new videos coming out every single week.